Use the pause button on your player if you need longer to read the following screens, and a play button to continue. This series will look at essential words for the IELTS writing exam. Examples will include their use in General Task 1 letters, Academic Task 1 graphs and diagrams, and Task 2 essays. When necessary, we will also refer to their appropriate usage in the speaking exam. This movie will focus on sequencing words, for example, the terms first, next, after that, followed by, then, firstly, secondly, finally. Sequencing or enumeration is most commonly used in Academic Task 1 diagrams to describe a process, and Task 2 essays, academic and general, to order points in an argument. Here's a diagram that needs to be described. It shows the process for treating sewage. And this is our writing model. The diagram describes the sewage treatment process. First, the sewage is poured into a filter where large solids are removed. Then it is sent to a grit remover for sand removal. During the next stage, chemicals are added to the remaining sewage in a mixing chamber. Finally, it is sent to a water separator where waste sludge and water are separated. The sludge is sent for off-site disposal as solid waste, and the water is released into the open ocean as treated water. In the first stage, the sewage, or in the initial stage the sewage, could also replace first at the beginning of the sentence. After that, or following that, could also replace then, or next if it is at the beginning of the sentence. During the next stage could also be written as during the following stage. It is best to use finally to show the process is complete. It is also possible to write in the last stage it is sent to a water separator, or in the final stage. Here's a Task 2 topic on whether computers should replace teachers. In this example, someone is arguing that technology should not replace teachers. I believe there are a number of reasons why technology should never replace teachers. Firstly, students can only develop as human beings if they have human interaction. A school with real teachers and students plays an important role in an individual's overall social development. Secondly, students can only really learn by questioning and discussing what is being taught with their teachers and fellow students. They cannot do that with computers. Finally, computers cannot create and evaluate knowledge and learning resources. Only real teachers can do that. Note, when ordering the points in an argument, use firstly, secondly, thirdly, etc., and finally. You can also use first, second, third, etc. Use a comma after these words at the beginning of a sentence. These terms do not always have to be at the beginning of a sentence. For example, I would argue, firstly, that students can only develop. That concludes your tutorial. If you want more help with your IELTS, go to www.myenglishexam.com.